The other option in this space, I should just mention, and I don't think we're going to demonstrate today, but SuperSense Premium does have a currency option. So you might want to give that a try as well. I did discover with SuperSense though that in low lighting and if I obscured the camera, it could misidentify notes. Rather than just saying it couldn't see or the camera was obscured, it did actually get the denomination wrong. But most of the time it got it right. In the conditions it said I should take photos in, then or scan it, it got them right. But it was foolable with ill-placed hands, lighting, etc. But SuperSense Premium is another option.
So I will be demonstrating both the Lookout and the SuperSense. Since I have both, we'll compare the two.
You've got SuperSense Premium, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh good, because you'll need it.
And now I'll be demonstrating both Lookout and SuperSense currency recognition features. I am doing this on an older device to be sure we have compatibility, because I've noticed that with Android 12, when I try to switch modes, SuperSense simply crashes. So I'm doing this on a Pixel 2 XL using the Google Speech Services. I am on my home screen now, and first I'm going to try both of these with the airplane mode on, and then try it without the airplane mode. I will now navigate my way to the quick settings area and turn on airplane mode.
Quick settings. Flat page 1 of 3. Page. Airplane mode. Switch. Off. In. On.
I have turned on airplane mode. And now I am back on my home screen.
Saturday, October 30th. Out of pager.
And I'm going to navigate my way to my OCR folder where both apps are located.
Folder. OCR. Lookout. Folder opened. 4x4.
The first item we landed on is Lookout, so I might as well go ahead and tap on that and use that.
Lookout Explore mode. Help. Button. Box. Furniture.
I am in the Explore mode, and now I'm going to find the currency mode, which is the fifth mode at the very bottom.
Documents. Currency. Mode. Currency. Currency mode. Point your camera at a single banknote and Lookout identifies it. Lookout can't identify coins and some currencies.
Okay, and then we have the do not show this dialog again. And OK.
Don't show this again. Check box, not checked.
I'm going to tap on OK.
OK. Lookout
now I
button.
I just shut off my screen for a while. I got a $5, I believe, on a huge paper, 17 by 11 paper, and I will now unlock my screen and point my camera to it and see what happens.
$5.
Immediately it says $5. I'm going to flip it around.
$5.
Nice. Now that works well, and I'm going to close out of Lookout. And this time I'm going to go over and bring SuperSense up. Remember, we are in an airplane mode.
Lookout. Folder open. SuperSense. SuperSense. Menu. Button. Start reading. Button.
Launching SuperSense lands me in the reading mode, the quick read mode. Now with SuperSense, I need to tap on where it says switch reading modes. And that is located at the bottom right corner of the phone. I'll touch that area and it'll tell me to switch modes.
Tap to switch read mode. Current mode is quick read. Button.
I'll tap here to go switch to the currency recognition.
Rich quick read. Read short texts instantly. Hold the phone at least 1 foot away from the text.
What we're looking for here is the currency mode. I'll put my finger down and explore and find the currency mode.
Multi-page scanning. Currency. Premium feature. Recognize currencies and hear the estimated value of a banknote. Hold your camera to a single banknote at least 1 feet away and the app will read it out for you.
In other words, in order to be able to have this currency recognition feature in SuperSense, you need to be a subscriber. And so I have that subscription. I will now tap here to switch to the currency mode.
I'm menu. Button.
I'm pointing
Pause.
now.
Button. 5 United States dollar.
It told
5
me
United States dollar.
$5 United States dollar. I'm going to flip it. I'm waiting. I flipped it over and so far it hasn't told me what the currency was. Of course, it told me earlier on. As you can see though, the SuperSense takes a whole lot longer than Lookout does. Lookout seems to be instantaneous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch on or switch off the airplane
Pixel
mode.
launcher.
And now I'm going to go here and go
2:15
switch
PM.
off.
Pay. Airplane mode. Switch. On. Off.
I have now switched off the airplane mode.
Saturday
And
afternoon.
since I already have SuperSense in the currency
Progress.
mode,
Scanning.
I will now go
Rushed is running. Tab
try
for
it
more
again and see what
information.
happens. But I'll give it a little bit of time to make sure I'm well connected before I open up my OCR folder and launch SuperSense.
Camera. Folder. OCR. Lookout. Folder opened. 4x4. OCR. Smart lens. Sullivan. SuperSense.
I will tap on SuperSense, and as I indicated, it's already there in the currency mode, and that should get us going.
SuperSense. Menu. Start reading. Button.
Let me make sure that we're still, though, in the currency mode, so I'll put my finger at the bottom right corner.
Tap to switch read mode. Current mode is quick read. Button.
So it doesn't stay in the last mode that I set it to. So by default, whenever you launch it, regardless of where you are, it seems it defaults back to the quick read mode. So I will now tap here and go switch to the currency mode.
Quick read. Imports an image or barcode. Current multi-page currency. Premium feature.
I'll tap
Recognize.
here.
I'm menu. Button. Pause. Button.
That was the first side of the currency that I had it on.
Email.
I'm going to flip it around, see if it makes any difference.
$5 United States dollar.
So I flipped it over
$5 United States
and it
dollar.
says it. Now I'm going to flip it back to the original side that I had it on.
$1 United States dollar.
Now it's telling me $1 United States dollar while the other side says 5. I'm going to flip it again.
$5 United States dollar.
So one side says 5. I'm going to flip it back.
$1 United States dollar.
It says 1 United States dollar. I'm going to close out of SuperSense. As you can hear,
Pixel launch.
this
Home screen.
is inconsistency. One side tells me it's $5 and one part tells me it's $1. That is not too good. Now that we're off the airplane mode, I'll now launch Lookout.
Search. Folder. OCR. Lookout. Folder. Lookout currency mode. Help. Button.
I'll point it.
$5.
It says $5. That's the part that SuperSense was struggling with. Now I'm going to flip it over.
$5. $5.
And-
$5.
And I'm going to flip it back again.
$5. $5. Pixel launcher.
Now, I do not even need to tell you what I think, but I think here clearly Lookout wins hands down, and it's not a matter of saying who wins and who loses, but there's absolutely something wrong that SuperSense is not doing too right. And that's the comparison of the two apps when it comes to currency recognition. The only thing, though, that I noticed that SuperSense has that Outlook, or rather Lookout, doesn't have is the fact that it supports the British pound while Lookout does not. And that's the demonstration of the two apps.
Thanks very much, Warren. A very interesting demonstration. So do pays you money, well, in the case of SuperSense anyway, and takes your choice.